Hello everyone, and welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most important and eye-opening books on personal finance, Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. This book has changed the way millions of people think about money, investing, and financial freedom. If you've ever wondered why some people struggle financially while others seem to build wealth effortlessly, this book has the answers. In this video, we'll break down all the key lessons, powerful stories, and real-life examples exactly as Kiyosaki told them. From escaping the rat race to building passive income, we'll cover everything you need to know to start thinking like the rich. So, if you're ready to take control of your financial future, make sure to watch until the end. Let's get started. Robert T. Kiyosaki is an entrepreneur, investor, and educator best known for his advocacy of financial literacy. He is the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, a book that contrasts the financial philosophies of his two father figures, his biological father, Poor Dad, and the father of his best friend, Rich Dad. Poor Dad was highly educated but financially struggling, whereas Rich Dad, a self-made millionaire, understood the importance of financial literacy. Through their differing perspectives, Kiyosaki learns crucial financial lessons that shape his success. Chapter 1. The Rich Don't Work for Money. Kiyosaki explains that poor and middle-class people work for money, while the rich make money working for them. He recalls a childhood lesson where Rich Dad made him and his friend work for free, teaching them about opportunity and how to think creatively about earning. At the age of 9, Kiyosaki and his best friend, Mike, asked Rich Dad how to get rich. Instead of giving them a direct answer, Rich Dad made them work in one of his small grocery stores for free. They spent hours stocking shelves and cleaning, growing frustrated because they saw other employees getting paid while they worked without compensation. After a few weeks, Kiyosaki confronted Rich Dad, expressing his dissatisfaction. Rich Dad explained that he deliberately created this situation to teach them a valuable lesson. He wanted them to understand that most people become slaves to money and work hard without questioning the system. By working for free, he wanted them to think outside the box and develop the ability to create wealth on their own terms. This lesson was meant to break the common mindset of working solely for a paycheck and instead focus on identifying opportunities to build financial independence. This experience taught Kiyosaki and Mike to look beyond traditional employment and instead explore how to create income through investments and business ventures. The key takeaway from this chapter is the importance of financial intelligence and avoiding the rat race of working solely for a paycheck. What is the rat race? The rat race refers to the endless cycle of working to earn money, only to spend it on expenses, debts, and liabilities, which forces people to keep working without ever achieving financial freedom. It is a system where people work hard for wages, pay their bills, take on more debt, and repeat the cycle for decades without building wealth. Signs that you are in the rat race: living paycheck to paycheck with little or no savings, relying solely on a job for income without investing in assets. Increasing expenses as income rises instead of saving or investing. Working harder for promotions and salary raises but still struggling financially. Feeling trapped in a job with no clear path to financial independence. Rich Dad teaches that the way to escape the rat race is to acquire income-generating assets such as real estate, stocks, and businesses, rather than relying solely on a paycheck. Financial freedom comes from making money work for you, rather than working endlessly for money. Chapter 2. Why teach financial literacy? The key lesson here is that it's not about how much money you make, but how much you keep. Rich people acquire assets, while poor and middle-class people accumulate liabilities that they believe are assets. Kiyosaki explains that financial literacy involves understanding income statements, balance sheets, and cash flow. He stresses the importance of acquiring assets such as real estate, stocks, and businesses. How poor and middle-class people Accumulate liabilities. Many people mistakenly believe they are building wealth when, in reality, they are accumulating liabilities. You need to know first what liability means. It's anything that takes money out of your pocket rather than putting money into it. Poor and middle-class individuals often buy things they think are assets, but these purchases increase their expenses instead of their income. Common liabilities include mortgages. Many people consider their home assets, but they require monthly payments and often don't generate income. Cars. A vehicle depreciates in value and comes with maintenance, insurance, and loan costs. Credit card debt. High-interest consumer debt drains financial resources. Student loans. Although education can be valuable, student debt can become a long-term financial burden if not managed properly. Luxury items, expensive clothes, electronics, and other non-essential purchases do not generate wealth. Instead of acquiring liabilities, Rich Dad teaches the importance of acquiring assets, things that generate income, such as rental properties, dividend-paying stocks, and businesses. Understanding cash flow. Cash flow is the movement of money in and out of your finances. Kiyosaki explains that financial security depends on positive cash flow, having more money coming in from assets than going out for expenses. Positive cash flow. Income from assets exceeds expenses. Negative cash flow. Expenses exceed income, leading to financial struggle. The goal is to build a portfolio of assets that generate cash flow, reducing reliance on wages and creating financial independence. How to understand an income statement. An income statement is a financial document that summarizes income and expenses. It consists of income, money earned from wages, businesses, investments, and other sources, expenses, costs like rent, utilities, loans, taxes, and daily living expenses. Kiyosaki emphasizes that financial literacy means understanding how to read an income statement and balance sheet. The key to financial success is keeping expenses low while increasing income through assets. Chapter 3. Mind your own business. Instead of working hard to build someone else's business, Kiyosaki advises people to build their own wealth by focusing on acquiring income-generating assets. He warns against excessive spending on luxuries before financial stability is achieved. Ray Kroc's business lesson. Kiyosaki shares an important example from Ray Kroc, the man behind McDonald's. During a university conference, Kroc asked the audience, "What business am I in?" The students replied, "The hamburger business." Kroc corrected them, saying, "I'm in the real estate business." He explained that while McDonald's sells hamburgers, its true wealth comes from owning valuable real estate at prime locations worldwide. The difference between your job and your work. A job is what you do to earn a paycheck. It provides short-term financial security. Work refers to the bigger picture, the effort put into building financial independence through assets, business, and investments. Chapter 4. The History of Taxes and the Power of Corporations. Kiyosaki explains how the rich legally avoid paying high taxes by leveraging corporate structures. He contrasts how employees are taxed before they can spend, while corporations earn, spend on expenses, and then pay taxes on what remains. Job versus owning a business. Employees work for money, paying taxes before they spend, and often remain trapped in the rat race. Business owners make money work for them, spending on expenses and investments before paying taxes, growing wealth more effectively. The Robin Hood myth and financial identity. Kiyosaki criticizes the popular belief that taxing the rich to help the poor is a solution to financial inequality. He calls this the Robin Hood mentality, where people believe wealth should be redistributed rather than created. In reality, the rich use legal financial strategies to protect their wealth, while the middle class often bears the burden of high taxes. Rich Dad teaches that financial education is key to understanding how to use tax laws and business structures to one's advantage. Instead of relying on the government or employers for financial security, individuals must take control of their own financial future by learning how money works and making informed investment decisions. Chapter 5. the rich invent. Money the rich don't wait for opportunities, they create them. Kiyosaki shares a story of a real estate deal where he bought a property with no money down and turned it into a profitable investment. The real estate deal. Kiyosaki found a property that was undervalued because the owner was in financial distress. By negotiating a deal with the bank, he acquired the property with little to no money down. He then improved it and resold it at a higher price, making a significant profit. This method is known as flipping, the process of buying undervalued real estate, improving it, and selling it for a profit. How flipping works. Flipping requires financial knowledge, market research, and negotiation skills. Successful investors look for distressed properties, secure favorable financing, renovate strategically, and sell at a profit. The key is understanding market trends and knowing how to add value to a property. Kiyosaki emphasizes that wealth is not about how much money you have, but about financial intelligence and the ability to see opportunities where others see obstacles. Chapter 6. Work to learn. Don't work for money. Most people work for money, but Rich Dad advised Kiyosaki to work for knowledge instead. He explained that schools teach people how to be employees, but they don't teach essential financial skills. The rich, on the other hand, focus on learning skills that help them build wealth. Kiyosaki shares his own experience working for Xerox. Instead of focusing on the paycheck, he used the job to develop his sales and communication skills. Over time, he became one of the top salesmen, but instead of staying in the job, he applied what he learned to build his own business. Rich Dad emphasized learning diverse skills such as sales, marketing, investing, and leadership. These skills create opportunities beyond a traditional job. People who work only for money often remain stuck in financial insecurity, while those who work to learn gain the knowledge needed to break free. The lesson is clear. Instead of seeking job security, seek financial education. Learn skills that allow you to create income, invest wisely, and grow wealth. Chapter 7. Overcoming obstacles. Even with financial knowledge, people still struggle to build wealth due to fear, cynicism, laziness, bad habits, and arrogance. These are the 5 main obstacles Rich Dad identified, and overcoming them is key to achieving financial success. Fear. The fear of losing money prevents many people from taking financial risks. Kiyosaki explains that everyone, including the rich, experiences fear. The difference is that wealthy individuals understand that failure is a part of learning. Instead of avoiding risks, they take calculated ones, knowing that every setback is a lesson that can be used to grow. To overcome fear, start small, invest in something manageable, educate yourself continuously, and remember that taking no action is often the biggest risk of all. Cynicism. Many people talk themselves out of opportunities by focusing on what could go wrong rather than the potential rewards. This negative mindset keeps them stuck in the rat race. Kiyosaki warns that listening to naysayers or doubting oneself can lead to inaction. The best way to overcome cynicism is to verify information for yourself, research thoroughly, and surround yourself with knowledgeable and positive-minded individuals who have achieved what you aspire to. Laziness. People often claim they are too busy to invest in their financial education, but this is a form of laziness. Rich Dad taught that people make time for what truly matters. Instead of saying, "I can't afford it," train yourself to ask, "How can I afford it?" This shift in mindset forces you to find solutions rather than excuses. Prioritizing financial education and action, even in small steps, will lead to growth over time. Bad habits. A common financial mistake is spending money before saving or investing. Many people live paycheck to paycheck because they pay bills and expenses first, leaving little or nothing for themselves. The wealthy do the opposite. They pay themselves first. This means setting aside money for savings and investments before paying expenses. Developing this habit ensures that wealth accumulation is a priority, forcing discipline in handling money wisely. Arrogance. Assuming you already know everything can be dangerous. Many people reject financial advice or new opportunities because they think they have all the answers. Kiyosaki explains that arrogance leads to ignorance, which keeps people poor. The solution is to stay humble and always be open to learning. Ask questions, seek mentorship, and read books that challenge your beliefs about money. Overcoming these obstacles is essential for achieving financial success. By changing your mindset, taking action, and continuously learning, you can escape financial limitations and move towards financial freedom. Chapter 8. Getting Started. Many people want to become rich but don't know where to start. Kiyosaki provides practical steps to begin the journey. Have a strong reason. Financial freedom requires motivation. Identify your why, whether it's security, freedom, or helping others. Choose to be financially educated. Read books, attend seminars, and learn from successful people. Take action. Knowledge alone isn't enough. Apply what you learn by investing and starting businesses. Surround yourself with the right people. The rich build networks of knowledgeable and ambitious individuals. Pay yourself first. Invest in assets before paying bills to develop financial discipline. Use money as a tool. Don't work for money. Use it to acquire assets that generate passive income. By following these steps, anyone can begin building financial independence. Chapter 9. Still Want More. Here are some to-dos. Kiyosaki provides additional actionable steps to reinforce financial growth. Stop doing what doesn't work. If something isn't leading to wealth, change your approach. Many people stay in unfulfilling jobs or continue poor spending habits because they fear change. Identifying what isn't working and making adjustments is essential for financial growth. Find mentors. Learn from those who have achieved financial success. Surround yourself with experienced investors, entrepreneurs, and financially educated individuals who can provide valuable guidance and strategies. Buy luxuries last. The rich purchase luxuries with passive income, not salaries. Instead of spending money on expensive items first, focus on investing in income-generating assets. Once these assets generate enough returns, they can fund luxuries without affecting your financial stability. Reduce expenses. Keep liabilities low to maximize investment potential. Many people increase their expenses as their income grows, falling into lifestyle inflation. The wealthy, however, focus on keeping unnecessary costs low and reinvesting their earnings into assets. Think big. Set ambitious financial goals and work toward them consistently. Most people limit themselves by thinking small, but financial success requires bold vision and calculated risks. Have a clear financial plan. Take incremental steps toward your goals and stay committed even when challenges arise. Kiyosaki emphasizes that financial success is not about luck or talent. It's about education, mindset, and taking action. These steps will help anyone who is serious about achieving financial independence and breaking free from the rat race. Chapter 10. I Still Want More. In the final chapter, Kiyosaki encourages readers to never stop growing financially. He reiterates that the journey to wealth is not about working harder, but about working smarter. The rich invest in assets, build businesses, and continually expand their knowledge. Kiyosaki's final challenge is to take control of your financial future. The choice is simple. Stay in the rat race or break free by applying these lessons. The path to wealth begins with financial education, action, and persistence. Are you ready to start your journey? Conclusion: take control of your financial future. Rich Dad, Poor Dad is more than just a book about money. It's blueprint for financial freedom. Kiyosaki teaches us that wealth isn't built by working harder, but by working smarter. The key lessons from this book challenge traditional beliefs about money, jobs, and financial security. To truly break free from the rat race, you must develop financial literacy. Understand the difference between assets and liabilities. Invest in assets. Build passive income through real estate, stocks, or businesses. Overcome financial fears. Take calculated risks instead of letting fear control your decisions. Adopt the right mindset. Surround yourself with mentors and continuously learn. Take action. Financial education is useless without application. The rich don't work for money. They make money work for them. The question is, will you take control of your financial future, or will you remain trapped in the rat race? The choice is yours.